A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the first. Geraldo Rincon is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Martinez on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. And a chance now to check out the visiting. So digging in now, Colton Keogh, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just misses inside. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team is.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Ryan Kelly. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ryan Kelly.
On the line at first. To his left, Keogh. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Now at the plate, Colton Keogh. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Into the box now, Colton Keogh facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he can...
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. In the dirt here. In time as he just gets the tag down. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is. Now in the box, Colton Keogh. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Outside, 2-1. Kipnis stands at second with 2 gone. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 outs. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And ready for another shot now, Roberto Arturo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. ground for Kipnis. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies. Coming to the plate now, Colton Keogh. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The count now at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has. Standing in, Colton Keogh. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And there's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Keogh. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Popped him up. Keogh has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. So a big moment here, and standing in, Colton Keogh. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Striding into the box, Jordan Patterson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Rockies lead. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from Julio Urias. A Mexican-born lefty is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Oh, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
3-0 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Rockies strand 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Kelly. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Ryan Kelly.
0-1 pitch on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Keogh is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for the Dodgers, Julio Urias, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Keogh is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Blackman on at first, nobody out. at the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
0-2, here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Ready for another chance? Jordan Patterson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score. So striding in, Derek Dietrich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Leading off the inning, Colton Keogh, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old... Use that right now.
Ripped down the first base line. Beautiful diving stop. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the lead off. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first. A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels. Dodgers Stadium. Danny Salazar gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Danny Salazar has been a little bit of a strange guy to figure out. His stuff really plays. 3-pitch mix, great fastball, really good slider, and a straight changeup. The problem with Danny Salazar is he doesn't have command of his secondary pitches. A big if he has the slider and changeup command, he can be as good as anybody in baseball.
And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 balls and a strike now. Up around the face.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. In now, Trevor Story. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much. Striding in once again, Colton Keogh, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready now, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here now the 2-2. Ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now to the plate, Colton Keogh.
Number 21, Colton Keogh.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up.
All right, get as far as you can, halfway.
Puig is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful.
Player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains. The show comes to you from Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. It'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Colton Keogh. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in a home run race.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a fastball just a bit high. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Blackman, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the settling in now, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It was a walk in his last trip. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Stepping up to the plate, Colton Keogh. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to first. Cone gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Colorado took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. From the corner of 20th and Blake, live at Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this quick two-game. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong three-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
Drilled down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Man, you smoked that.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
In now for Colorado, Colton Heo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Colton Heo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Spangenberg. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. High pop-up. Heo is under it. 2 down. Digging in, Colton Heo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey Mockel.
Right side, hit hard. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Colton Heo. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to get...
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top. Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, the first of this fourth. Taijuan Walker will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong, 85 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Kipnis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball called for strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the... Stepping in, Colton Keogh. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in now, Colton Keogh.
21, Colton Keogh.
First pitch on its way.
Come on,
Short,
come
hit
on.
hard. Gloved by Russell. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs. Sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0 now. Munoz on second. Blackman is over at first with one away. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. 13-0, the convincing final score. The Chicago Cubs scored a lucky 13 in this one. On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you. Reed Verhoeven gets the start for Colorado in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Too low, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. So stepping in, Colton Keogh.
Number 21, Colton Keogh.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. Strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready once again, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zagunis on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Colton Keogh. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
The 1-1 home. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Javier Baez. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Javier Baez.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first, and they get them both. 4-0 the score tonight. Chicago with their 50th team win in this one. Dylan Maples wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. And as we join the ballgame in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Standing in, Colton Keogh. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run.
I would agree with that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Josh French takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot.
Afternoon baseball. Kyle Freeland, a native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Curveball that time, not even close. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Here's Jason Hayward now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jason Hayward.
Grounded to first. Keogh scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Hit hard to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the throw in gets away from him.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer.
Stepping in, Colton Keogh. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Kipnis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Colton Keogh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A 1 pitch on its way. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count is 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much.
Summertime by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
And that misses, ball 4. So now at the plate, Colton Keogh, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. Munoz on third with 2 out. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2 now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Slater is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. So striding forward now, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Slater, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Colton Keogh. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a called 3rd strike down in the zone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
First baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody.
Summertime by the Bay. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting 50 against this guy, so he's doing...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Colton Keogh. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play.
Here's Joe Panic. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A pause and the 0-2. First, reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. Lifted the other way to left center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Digging in, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Colton Keogh.
Bumgarner sets. First pitch. Popped him up. Bell is there. And that ends the inning.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner.